Guys, Bitcoin finally pulled back from that huge breakout from the ascending triangle and almost 20% move to the upside. I still think there's decent upside potential. Let's get right into the charts. Thank you for checking out the channel. Every day we put out a new video about cryptocurrency education, markets, giveaways, and more. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on any content. Now, let's go to the moon. It's pulling back in a very important zone, and I'm going to explain why. So before this built into an ascending triangle, the point that I was looking at for us to invalidate was this higher low right here. And that was this point right here. And I was on the break here, I said if we move above this and trade above this higher low, then the market structure, this lower low and lower high, would be broken. Also, this is important to note right here. You have the yearly open, January 1st right here, and we'll use the open so you can see we're actually getting rejected in that area. We pulled back. So not only did you have like the lower high, you have the resistance for the ascending triangle right here, and then you actually had the moving average, as you could see. So a ton of resistance, and I'm actually surprised we broke this on our first go. I thought we might get some sort of pullback and then break it with more volume, but we broke it kind of in one shot with a huge candle, and now we're seeing a pullback. So there's so much confluence in this area right here, and the prior resistance turning into support, that's a change of polarity. So what I would want to see, kind of the perfect scenario, is us to bounce into here, into the moving average, see some massive support, and then make our way back up to break this prior swing high. If we break this prior swing high, then my target's about $53,000. I'm taking that from a few things, and that's actually from the breakout, taking the base of the triangle and then adding that as a price extension. And then the other thing is using my Fibonacci price extensions, and you can see that 53K has been my target using the base of the triangle and using Fibonacci, and then you can see 58,000 if Bitcoin decides to go bananas. So if we look back into pullback areas, we're pulling back pretty much into the 38.2, which is a decent area. But if we pull back into the 61.8, that would be under the triangle. We could get a wick because Bitcoin loves to stop on people. So if we wicked this low, but we actually didn't close, I wouldn't count that as the resistance being invalidated. It just sold off that low and it didn't close. I'm looking for two candles to close. So the other thing that I'm looking at as well is that is a bull case. This is best case scenario. Bitcoin holds this uptrend right here. That we're making higher highs, higher lows. You can see that this got broken to the upside. We got rejected, came back down into support, and then broke above. And then you can see we made a higher high, and now we're going to make a higher low. So we want to find the best place to buy here for a continuation. But if that doesn't happen and we break, I would be looking for something like this, where it would come down and then test this as a rejection point, you know, the last touch before we come back down. And that's actually possible as well. There's so much bullish sentiments around Bitcoin right now, especially with the Terra Luna Do Kwon buying tons of Bitcoin. Also Bitcoin, the Bitcoin 2022 event in Miami is going down, the largest Bitcoin event in the world. If you're in Miami, send us a message. It'd be awesome to meet up. But there's rumors that there's going to be some huge announcements from the president of El Salvador and other people attending. So you don't want to miss that out. And will that pump up the price of Bitcoin? Let's see. I'm excited for the event. So that's my bull scenario, if we bounce off this and move to the upside off like the resistance turning to support, the moving averages, looking for a bullish candlestick variation, I wouldn't just buy anything down here. And also, if we turn on the 4 and 9 moving average, you can see that they haven't flipped. They gave us an awesome buy signal down here at about 39,000, and they still haven't flipped bearish, so that's still a good sign. I just wanted to make a quick video on why Bitcoin's pulling back. It's totally normal. We just did like a 20% pump. We broke through massive resistance, and now we're pulling back to make our higher low, which is very normal. So if you guys have any questions, post them below. We're flying out to Miami tomorrow. If you're in the area, send me a message, and I'll see you guys in the next video.